Mr. M and Cash, anytime you see me, you know. Driving good screen flying, designer wearing golden child, you know.
There was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Durant. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And for Portland, they've got OG Anunoby. Zach Edey out there with Adebayo. Then there's Doncic. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now Halliburton. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. That one falls.
Very few young players see the floor as well. Impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now here's Adebayo. Anunoby kicks to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jump. How effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Halliburton passes to Williams. Floats it up for Williams.
To work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Adebayo. Anunoby outside. Cuts it 5. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Doncic. Here's Thompson. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 35 points last game out. Back to Edey. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Vucevic finds Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
And
foul.
Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Doncic against Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Heaney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the Thunder making a change here. Bridges checks in. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. That's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
That's good from Williams. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 3. Thompson surveying the floor. Doncic against Halliburton. Clock at 6. It's Thompson off the drive. Shoots over Nembhard. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Portland making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Now here's Durant, still without a basket. Shoots over Anunoby, and he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside, Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Thunder have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Nembhard. Good D by Thompson. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
And it's Halliburton missing. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Vassell, the pass to Turner. Thompson against Halliburton. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Then he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ben Simmons comes in for OG Anunoby. And Jones subbed in for Amen Thompson. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Collier in for Andrew Nembhard. The Thunder with the lead. Down low, here's it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. No good from Simmons. Thunder have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Turner. Outside, Jones. Back to Turner. Williams against Jones. Turner for three. And Bam Adebayo hits from deep. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you want to talk about being assertive? Turner was thinking shoot as soon as that pass was coming.
Pass to Collier. Bridges outside. Offline with his three.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Oklahoma City ball.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. Second, the Thunder.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Now, here's Caruso. Hasn't made one yet.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Jalen Williams. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And that one misses.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Doncic is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. McCain's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Jones. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Third team foul. At the line for Portland, Luka Doncic. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
McCain against Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make plays.
Timeout called here, the first for Portland. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. Last season, he played outstanding. and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Collier. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Simmons. Doncic outside. Now here's Vassell. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Yeah, excellent work on the offensive glass. Turner punishing the defense for not boxing him out.
Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. Here's McCain. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Collier, that's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
And Simmons kicks to Turner. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Halliburton. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Launches a 3. McCain's shot is off. Portland trailing here. Vassell outside. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
The Thunder have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Halliburton. Doncic looking it over. Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
McCain against Doncic. Now McCain. Pass to Collier. Fires the 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Jared McCain. And it's Durant. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Floor for the Thunder, Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard against Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Chums, we thank you very much for that report. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Al.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. And here is Durant. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Vucevic. Portland grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And so here is Oklahoma City. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Nembhard. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Trailblazers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Durant sends it back. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
The Trailblazers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Adebayo. The offensive rebound. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Nembhard for 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Portland has possession. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Out to Thompson. Pass to Edey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best team.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. All right, a chance to check out stats for Miles Bridges. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. A shot by Williams, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Thompson in the corner. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Halliburton passes to Durant. Durant uses his size in close. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson with it. He's picked up by KD. Thompson kicks to Vassell. Over Halliburton. And again, it's Portland converted.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Nembhard, the pass to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Over 80, and it's Vucevic missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
It's his first trip to the line.
Durant taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Halliburton against Vassell. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Thunder in 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Durant against Anunoby. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton finds Williams. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 80's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Halliburton passes to KD. Back to Halliburton. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
The drive by Thompson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Halliburton against Vassell. Back to Williams. Over Adebayo. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
Vassell, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So for the Trailblazers, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Jones comes in for Amen Thompson. And Doncic is subbed in for Vassell. Then for the Thunder, Bridges, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Collier comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton.
Second team.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Here's Edey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edey's got 6 points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Collier. Over Jones. That one wide left. Blazers on offense. They're on an 18-4 run right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
And Simmons drops them both. Thunder trailing by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Durant, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do.
Ben Simmons' bucket. McCain's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Bridges. And just miss after miss right now. And so Doncic will bring it up for Portland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Jones. Oh, that's blocked. And here is Bridges. Vucevic finds Bridges. Now McCain. Shot clock at 6. Bridges inside. Defended by Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portland. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Caruso, Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Trailblazers on D. At one point, they led by 16. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Caruso. It's McCain on the wing.
First half. 2 minutes.
Out to Bridges. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
3 points.
Bridges has got 12.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's Adebayo. Misses off the right iron. Here's Oklahoma City. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Caruso. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Can't connect from short range. Simmons against McCain.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Coming off a terrific season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. That free throw, no good. Vassell, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And he's good on the second. 1:06 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. McCain defending. Jones against Caruso. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And yes, it's good. Bridges has got 14.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
35 seconds left here in the second. Simmons dishes to Turner. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Collier, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Simmons on the wing. Back to Doncic. Trying to end the drought. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. McCain with the ball. Fade away. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points and 1 block. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this point.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
They've got Adebayo. Thompson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Edey. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Anunoby. A 3 ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Trailblazers.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. All free throws good from Doncic. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. KD passes to Halliburton. Back to Durant. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
And defensively, they are on their heels.
Thompson against Nembhard. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Thompson. Here's Doncic. They get the rebound. And he gets the bucket. Edey's got 8.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Durant just inside the line. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
All free throws good from Doncic. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside Durant. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Durant! Money from deep.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Your Blazer dancers. Well done, everyone.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Adebayo kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oklahoma City ball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout. A moment
moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Coming off a terrific season. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 7. Durant deciding where to go with it. KD on the wing. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Anunoby. Nice D from Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Pass to Edey. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded by KD. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Tries it again. And Edey with the lay-in. Edey's got 10 points.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Doncic with the steal. Thompson against Nembhard. Nembhard grabs the board. Thunder trailing by 9. Williams kicks to Vucevic. Outside Williams. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Count that one. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Anunoby. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Williams. Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Turner's checked in for Edey. Simmons comes in for Bam Adebayo. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Vassell in for Amen Thompson.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Here's Collier. 6 points for him.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 6. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Doncic against Caruso. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
Portland leading by 7. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. 14 points for him.
He was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
A model of consistency stand for many years. Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Jared McCain's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Collier.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, KD. Pass to Collier. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Doncic passes to Turner. And here is Vassell. Shoots over Collier. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. Confident finish by Durant.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Vassell outside. Here's Doncic. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It just hasn't been there for him tonight. He looks like he's forcing it at this point.
Williams is checked in for Kevin Durant.
And checking out the stats for Jones, how he performed last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Doncic knocks in the 3.
We're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Pass to Vassell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Vassell. 6 points for him. Here's Collier, covered by Vassell. Outside Williams. Pass to McCain. The three-pointer, no good. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
Vassell outside. Inside, here's Turner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Williams passes to Cowley. Back to Williams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, defensively, they've just looked lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Now McCain. He has 5. Shoots. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Trailblazers trail by 5. Doncic outside. With some arc. The rebound by Halliburton. Oklahoma City shooting for the game at 42%. Over Adebayo. And that one goes long.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Williams.
They're just so strong. Damn. He's just so tough to stop.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Bam! Bam Adebayo.
And Adebayo, no good on that one.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Anunoby outside. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Oh, Doncic! Long range!
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Portland. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. Hit the road with that, first of a 5-game run.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's Halliburton. To the paint, there's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An elite passer. Halliburton is especially dangerous in the pick and roll.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo. Looking for Edey. He gets it there.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Portland foul. Bam Adebayo. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Williams. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Doncic against Halliburton. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Halliburton against Doncic. A wide open look for Durant. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
4th personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
He hits both from the stripe.
I mean, he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Poke loose. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
The Thunder with the lead. Halliburton outside. Here's KD. Outside Williams. The 3. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Doncic outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Halliburton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Anunoby passes to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Williams. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Doncic finds Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
There's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Edey picks one up.
Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Williams at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 3. Thompson outside. On the wing, Doncic. Edey down low. Vucevic on him.
Well, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Durant inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. That one falls, coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his... The 3 from KD. Portland grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. A fader. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Williams passes to Halliburton. Back to Williams. Five on the clock. The 19-foot shot. The Thunder with another miss.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
One thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
Free throw, good from Nembhard. And Portland making a change here. Vassell's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly.
from deep here in the second half.
Thunder trailing by 3.
Portland foul. Devin Vassell. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Here's Doncic. Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Adebayo finds Doncic. Vassell right side. Shoots over Nembhard. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 11 points for Devin Vassell.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Here's Nembhard. And it's Portland with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Doncic outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Halliburton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Nembhard against Doncic. Nembhard's shot is good.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Now Adebayo. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Adebayo. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Anunoby. Some solid defense there from KD. 4-on-3 break. Halliburton outside. Vucevic the pass to Nembhard. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Nembhard. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here's Vassell. Shoots over Nembhard.
Portland foul. ED. 3rd personal foul.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Portland.
Now into the lineup.
Here's Halliburton.
Thompson.
Outside Durant. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. KD against Anunoby. And the shot goes in. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Halliburton against Doncic. Over Halliburton. The Trailblazers rebound.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now, here's Thompson. Foul following the shot by Kevin Durant. Stolen by Nembhard. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Halliburton. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Durant. It falls!
Kevin Durant.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot. And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Oh,
my goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make a little noise. All right, 6 man, it's time to get up and get up.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the Adebayo. Stolen by Durant. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
From 12 feet out, Doncic, no good.
Portland
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. At the line for the Thunder, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo finds Doncic. They grab their own miss.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so here's Portland. And Thompson puts up a deep 3, misses there. So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
we need that. We're not a team that has 2, 3 like superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learn from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight.